What's up guys, I'm Jake and this is the Canon C100 Mark II. We are doing live stream for our church. We've been shooting with the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K. Not really a pocket camera because you can't really fit it in your pocket. It's actually big and quite heavy. And it's a great camera. However, there are some things that it's lacking. One of the things that I love about this camera, it does have like built-in ND filters and of course Canon's world famous color science. This is actually a used camera that we got off of eBay. Brand new right now. It goes for $2,700. We actually got this for $1,600. You guys might be asking, why did we get this camera in 2021? You know, when there are so many great cameras out there that shoot in 4K, that have better resolution. I believe this came out in 2014, 2015, something like that. The sensor is actually 4K, and that 4K sensor downsizes it to a 1080p resolution. So even if we are shooting with this in 1080p, it still has a lot of great detail. Also, when we do live stream, we don't stream at 4K because a lot of the people that are watching our live stream are either watching from their phone or from their computer. All right, so here we go. All right, so it comes with a product registration, instruction manual, and data import utility. I don't think we'll have any need for this at all. No need for that anymore. So it has all of that. It has all the user manuals, and it comes in its original packaging, in its original box. Wow, everything is packed perfectly. So let's start off, of course, with the camera itself. Right here, the camera body. Ooh. And we got some batteries over here. All right, here we go. Here it is. It's the Canon C100 Mark II. Now, but just looking at it, I can see that, you know, there are signs of, you know, a bit of wear, some smudges and some light scratches over here on the back of the LCD screen. There's some scuff marks over here. Let me open this up. Nothing looks like it's damaged. There's some dust right there on the vent. That's where the fan is, just to keep the camera cool. So probably just need to just wipe it down a little bit. Let me open this up. This is the connection for the external microphone. The one that it's on the handle, and that cable connects right here. And this is for another microphone input. Let's open up the sensor. Let's see how the sensor looks. Overall, it looks pretty clean. On the bottom right here, there are some scuff marks, but you know, everything looks pretty good. Set that aside. We got two batteries. and battery charger. And this is the plug for the charger. Got more plugs for the charger. And this is, what is this? It's an okay. It's an adapter for it's an adapter for the bottom for the tripod adapter. So I guess okay. So this is for if you want to put the bigger size screw for the tripod. And so basically you just unscrew these over here and then replace it with this one. Alright, so then this one is the this connects to the side of the camera. This is the for the thumb rest. This and a side handle. Plugs into the side. Then you can start recording and pause it with this button over here. And this is the top handle. The top handle that also comes with 2 XLR ports for external microphones. And then this plugs in to the camera. Let's see what else we got. Got another battery over here. Nothing. We got one more. And okay, and then we have a strap. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna piece this all together. I got the body right here. First I'm gonna add the side handle. Take this cap off. And this wire plugs into here. And I'm just gonna screw that in, tighten it, make sure it's tight. Alright, I got this top handle right here. Just slide in and press down and then screw it in. Alright. This cable over here plugs into the external port right there, and I gotta make sure that the arrows line up. See that arrow right there? And the arrow's right here on top. So I just gotta make sure that that lines up. There you go. All right. Gonna put this battery on. Let's make sure that it powers on. Switch it up to camera. And look at that. It powers right on. I have a Sigma 24 to 70 2.8 millimeters. I also have a Canon 70 to 200 f4. This is the L series. And I actually have a Nikon. This is a very this is like one of the classic lenses. It's a Nikon 50mm 1.4, and it's actually one of my favorite lenses to shoot with because of it just gives this overall nice vintage film look to it. And right now I have a Sony E-mount lens adapter connected to it because I use this a lot with my Sony camera. let's put on Sigma. All right, it locks right on. All right, powered on. Take the cap off. All right, wow. All right, it's now set to manual focus. I'm not sure if the autofocus is enabled on this one. It does have dual pixel autofocus. I don't think they work with, I'm not sure if they work with non-Canon lenses. I'm not 100% sure about that. It says that autofocus is on. It does have focus peaking. So even though I'm focusing manually, I can see what's in focus thanks to the focus assist and focus peaking. All right, I'm gonna turn this off and then switch to the 70 to 200. It's definitely a much heavier lens. Alright, so the autofocus is actually working on this one. It is a Canon lens, so it is working, the dual pixel autofocus. It's on continuous mode. I'm going to switch now to the Nikon lens. I'm just going to take this adapter out. So this is a Nikon lens with a Canon adapter. Right here, it's a small ring adapter, not a bulky one. All right, let's turn this on again. Wow, that is amazing. So one of the things that I love about this camera is the way that it feels in my hand when I'm shooting. It has a lot of points of contact from right here, and then of course with this eyepiece I can put the camera against my face like this to kind of keep the camera steady as I'm shooting. Let me turn the camera on and take the lens off just to really see. So I love this viewfinder. It's very clear. So I can hold the camera this way, one hand on the bottom, my other hand here on the side holding the grip, and I have my finger right here on the button here to start recording, and then I can place the eye cup right by my face right here, and I can shoot very steady. I can shoot handheld like this, compared to the Blackmagic where there's no viewfinder, and when you put all the accessories on this just to make it you know, for run and gun type of settings with the handle here, it's still a very bulky camera, and there's really nowhere, you know, even with the lens on, it is a little difficult to kind of shoot handheld with this camera unless you have like a, you know, like a shoulder rig where everything is there and then the handles are here on the side. But even so, it is still quite a heavy camera with all those things attached to it. And you know, and this is the thing about this camera, you know, the way it's built, the way it's shaped, you know, it's like you know, like a DSLR. But with this camera, you know, it does have a very nice feel to it. You know, when I'm holding it here, I can shoot handheld like this with the control on top to start and stop recording. I can shoot low angles like this and then have the LCD screen swivel up like this so I can still see what I'm shooting even though the camera is down here. And you know, and that's what I love about, you know, about this camera, with all these features that the Blackmagic doesn't have. Another thing that I like about this camera is the LCD screen. Not only can the LCD screen flip out like this, but it can even also go all the way out to the side like that. So for example, if I'm shooting a film and I have and it's rigged up with like a, you know, a follow focus, I can have someone you know, be the focus puller, and they can see it here from on the side while I'm looking here from the viewfinder, or I could be away or a few steps back looking at an external monitor. And so it's very convenient, you know, with all the ergonomics of this camera is very convenient. You got the top handle here, you got the side handle here, you got this LCD screen that flips out and goes all the way to the side. And so there's a lot of things that you can do with this camera. It's very versatile with how you can handle it. And so there you have it, the Canon C100 Mark II. Is it worth buying in 2021? I say yes, it is. Again, 4K of course is the standard right now, but hey, 1080p. A lot of people still use it. You know, especially if you're watching videos online, sometimes you can't even tell the difference. Also, this does have a 4K sensor. It just shoots at 1080p, but it's shooting that 4K image and downsizing it into a 1080p image. And so even if it's down to 1080p, you still have a lot of detail. You still have so much detail in that image that you can kind of stretch it out a little bit, stretch it out to 4K, and people won't even know the difference. Resolution is not everything. Just because it says 4K doesn't necessarily mean that the quality is gonna look very good. So, and again, what I always tell people, that it's not the camera that makes the video look good, it's the person behind the camera, and it's how they shoot it, how they you know, incorporate their skills and how they use their skills to make that image look good. It is a cinema camera, you know, it's a nice camera to shoot documentaries and music videos and short films with, and so we are going to shoot we are going to use this for our live stream on Sundays as a B camera to our Blackmagic. The Blackmagic is stationary, it doesn't move, doesn't go anywhere, it stays on the tripod the whole time. This camera, on the other hand, most likely it's going to be moving around, and that's that's another reason why you know, we got this camera, for its ease of use, you know, especially when going handheld. And so I am going to do another review of this camera after spending more time with it. So once again, I'm Jake, thanks for watching.